I mean, it's an old CSGO lineup. Transfer to CS2, it goes a little bit different. But I originally saw it from Sashi. Nowadays, all of the top teams do it. So what the Molotov does, it puts a lot of pressure on this guy in ladder. You see how he needs to go out in the open. And my upper gets him. For today's video, we're gonna be doing something a little bit different. I will be analyzing my own game that I played against #1 ELO player in the world in that particular moment. This game was played a month ago, so this guy was #1 at that time. Since the season ended yesterday, he finished 4th. Not too shabby, I guess. But not to disregard, we had this guy who's #6 as well, and their teammate who was top 500. Something that I presume not many of you guys know, Kashlid and Kvinky are professional players playing for K27, and Aliot is also one of their former teammates. So it's not like these guys are some randoms, although they are not most known top professional players out there, with all due respect to them. They're really, really talented and young guns. Look at the average age on this team, 19.7. Kashlid, 18 years of age. Kvinky, 17. So the whole future is ahead of these guys. With us, we had Heavy God from G2, Salem from Wildcard Academy, and 2 of my mates that I played pre-made with. And the remaining 2 guys in enemy team, 2.9k and 2.8k ELO. Alright, so without further ado, let's see what this game looked like. Trust me, I cannot recall a single round that happened. This is me, it doesn't say home because I have streamer mode on FACEIT activated, and you can basically put a custom nickname there. Pistol round, we go B-pop. I ended up going first, and now the thing here is... Luckily I killed the first guy. But look, I didn't know I had bomb on me because I was streaming and I was talking to chat before that. So my focus was a little bit not the best, I would say. But luckily I got those 2 frags, otherwise if I died with bomb there, oof, it would have been nasty. So that one is on me. I definitely need to have focus on the level it has to be on. Second round, CT is a Rico. We go B-pop. The reason why I'm doing this smoke lineup, because it goes inside window and it does actually do 2 smokes. I didn't know about that. So it doesn't stick out a lot and CTs cannot sneak into the smoke. Anyways, this guy survives for too long in bench. We managed to kill him. Salem gets 1 in the back and CTs decide to save. I remember I dropped the AK to Heavy God so I can pick up the Galil. And now look at this shot by Kashlid. Let's look from his POV. Damn. The problem in these kind of rounds is only one of us survived. If we lose this round now, we have 0 money. We decide to go A contact from ramp and also Palace a bit delayed because we expect them to fight mid heavily. I killed first guy, that was important, but I didn't expect this third guy on A. Kvinky was fast, he was sharp. Against these top guys, you don't have any room to whiff, any room to fail. Everybody's really on a high level mechanically. But anyways, he's trying to save this. Salem is already on his back. The following round, I couldn't believe my eyes that I'm gonna die like this, bro. He's shooting at the guy's catwalk and he switches to me. I have to see this from his POV again. But this is absolutely mental. He sees this... I needed to slow this down. So he decides to stop shooting these guys just to focus on me. Kills me like that. Then he kills 1 more. Absolutely ridiculous. Here in this default round, I'm gonna use the molly everybody's using nowadays. I initially saw it. I mean, it's an old CSGO lineup. Transfer to CS2, it goes a little bit different. But I originally saw it from Sashi. Nowadays, all of the top teams do it. So what the Molotov does, it puts a lot of pressure on this guy in ladder. You see how he needs to go out in the open. And my upper gets him. So with a single Molotov, you're able to force them out of ladder room completely. And you're also able to line up through the smoke, if window is smoked. Next round, I didn't understand that we're gonna smoke inside con, so it was my mistake for wasting this molly. Luckily, I won this duel, surviving on 2 HP. Grandpa still has it. And I'm trying to sneak in short. So I'm trying to figure out if I can connect together with my teammates coming from B apps. Heavy God manages to get Cashlit. Nice, we have B side, and it should be a pretty much secure round for us. So you see how that one duel on mid, if I hadn't survived and won that duel, I probably wouldn't have gotten all the way up short. You know, in case Heavy God lost that duel against Kashlit, I would probably be close to surprise him and trade Heavy God. So all of those small details we don't notice immediately, but are so important for the round. We go out mid here fast. We have top mid window. They try to break top mid, but Kashlit is already posted up short with op. Aliot is trying to surprise me from con. I kinda expect that. We didn't hear that we hit the guy in window with the smoke. You know, the problem here, why I missed the smoke is I fell on this little ledge. So I kind of swayed down a bit and I completely missed it. Which is maybe unnecessarily rushed by my side. But anyways, we decide to go B. To pop on this guy fast. We managed to trade him. I do molly for backside. But I'm kind of not ready for this guy who's already backside. So we have a guy who's holding... You know, he already pre-rotated. That's why we didn't expect him. And I molly him. I hit him once. He kills two guys. Honestly, good play by him. Because he used that small timing in order to catch us off guard. In this round, Heavy God and me, we go under together. We want to try and boost fast in window and to play on first timing. So this is something also pro teams do. As soon as smoke pops, we do it a little bit delayed. And as soon as smoke pops, we boost one guy window fast. Smoke is there. He goes. He surprises this guy. I'm doing nade combo again to make sure nobody's in ladder room. I'm expecting somebody to peek on top of the smoke because as you guys play the game, you realize who's playing what. I know Aliot is con player, so I expect him around con to be aggressive. We don't yet decide where we're gonna go, where we're gonna split. We get one frag on B, one frag on A. I'm gonna plant in between here so I don't die from short. And this guy from CT is unable to spam me that easily, although he can spam me. This guy is going top mid. I'm not even sure if... I shouldn't have died here, to be honest. Let me see how did I die? This was a terrible duel by me. This was a big mistake. And I can't believe he defuses this. Honestly, I have to blame myself for this. Nice shot by him. This is completely unnecessary to pick from my side. I should just stay in ramp and that's it. I was already thinking that they're gonna save. And in that moment, lack of focus can lead to situations like this. So do not make the same mistake like me. Make sure you've won the round. Don't get ahead of yourself. The round isn't won until it's won. And I'm saying that because Salem is on B far away too. So I don't have that luxury of peeking from ramp. I'm pretty sure my teammate from Palace didn't even hear him defusing. Ooh, he mouse jumped. He thought he's not gonna stick it. This was a shameful round, to be honest, guys. First of all, by me. Another questionable round. I want to put some pressure on this guy B. I don't want him to get all comfy and all of that. And I want this short guy, who in this situation is opping, I want him to turn to B a little bit more so my teammates can play A and mid. So I come from under, I'm already close, I'm ready to molly ladder room again to clear it. Nothing happens. I want to smoke jungle and connect with my teammates. But my teammate gives info that this guy can pick me from short. In the meantime, what happened is I didn't know that he can cross because Heavy God hears him. You see how in this moment he turns away as well. But you see how the smokes keep... It's different the way the smoke grows, so to say. So Quinky kills Heavy God as well through the smoke. He expecting to edge the smoke. Kills Salem. Another costly round for us. 2 rounds we sold for cheap. The following round we have a little bit crazy, but ballsy move from Quinky. I have a teammate who walked in to ladder room, yeah? You don't expect Quinky to go through the smoke. The smoke he threw. He's gonna go. Gets flashed, kills me. Kills my teammate in ladder room. A ballsy, an overly aggressive move that actually worked for him. Now let me ask you a question, guys. In this situation, how many of you know your teammates would tilt and the game would go downhill completely from there? I know so many players who would tilt, who would think like, oh, we threw so many rounds, what are we gonna do? But the fact is, you're still leading 6-5. We're on T side. We are yet to switch to CT. They sound a bit like Taco's reference when he was talking about Fallen. If we are good, let's prove it now. Did you come back? Of course not. This round here, my guy on A misses Molly, and I'm not sure how is. I need to look at this from his POV. Ooh, they got blocked a bit. Molly is bad. They should be our free round, our free kill. Hey, whatever, man. Nice shot. So we try to go on A. Yeah, it's 6-6. Not much we can say. Too many rounds we sold, but still 6 rounds. This round they're gonna do a classic palace pop with one guy doing bench smoke and molly for stairs. I got gooshed. Luckily I managed to kill one. I was thinking this is not looking good. But if you pay attention to the minimap, they were trying to do a fake that includes Aliot on HE and Molotov going from BFs. So whatever they did from that point means nothing because we're on the bomb and we have BFs. So for me there was no escape. The only thing was, can I do max damage there? First gun round I wanted us to fight on mid, but somehow Heavy God died on cross. We have to see how Kashlit killed him. Oof. This is way too nasty. Time to aim. Nice round by this guy. He swings, he saw me shot. For Choi and me, it's already clear that we need to save. Another thing you can pick up from this game is, as soon as the chances of retaking are slim or winning the round, even if you're on T side, just go for the save. Try something in the next round with that gun. You're always gonna have possibilities. You don't know how the next round will develop, but surely you'll have plenty of chances more with a rifle than if you die and you need to buy MP9 or a pistol or something like that. Captain Obvious, but hey, we often do not remind ourselves enough in-game. In this round, I jumped short. And I was pretty sure I'm gonna see the guy if he goes from this side of the smoke. From the closest side, from his perspective. I didn't see him, I dodged the flash, but I lose the duel. It's 3v4, they decide to go B contact here. I know Troy is solo on B. He's gonna try his best, doesn't look great. Salem is rotating. He doesn't kill anyone, Troy dies. Salem also dies. Now it's Pillar and Heavy God. He didn't expect this guy in bench, but kills the planter. Heavy God covers right side of bench. Waiting for this guy to overextend. And he's now in a 1v2. He hears the steps. This is what top pros can do, guys. Even though he's a rifler, yeah? They needed to buy some pistols. They got some AKs as well on the board. I fell asleep here because I was looking at my radar. I saw the bomb somewhere, but I needed to double check where the bomb is. Now this guy who previously had 511, you know he's gonna do some crazy one-taps. And look at this. That same guy flashes himself, he peeks and he dies. But of course he's gonna one-tap me and the other guy in jungle who's jumping. But anyways, bad timing by me to take a look at radar because we didn't completely have middle. We didn't have somebody spotting from window or anything. Usually I need to zone in and laser anybody who's gonna be picking me like that. Here we decide to clear mid. We have two guys coming from con. They're gonna clear under window. I'm holding chair, second chair. Kill this guy top mid. I'm checking under. So pretty nicely coordinated idea executed together. Here our teammates die on B. B guy first. We instantly decide to save. Even after this kill, our teammate is low HP. Really difficult for us to retake. So we decided it's better to save and hope for the best in the next round. This round here we get one kill on mid. Salem dies on A. This lurk guy from Major swings all the way to CT. Actually, he's gonna go back to Firebox. But I'm also ready for con. I'm trying to get a duel somehow here. I kill this guy on A. And I wanna force a duel on this guy mid as well. So we are 2v1. We don't really have the bomb. But I have my teammate going from TV all the way. We don't know he picked up the bomb. He checks it out. I'm on B in case he comes B. And my teammate has a good flank on A. So we are playing it patiently. Played around all the way. Wait for the last second basically to force the T to plant. Next round here we got dies through the smoke. I'm trying to isolate under window so I can take one duel here, 1v1. That I don't shoot really well here and Aliot survives on 29 HP. Luckily the HG gets him, but I did it mostly because Heavy God died on mid and I wanted to return that frag. Not to just swing all the way, but I isolated under window, the underground guy. I did a flash. The only thing I wasn't expecting that he is in chair already tucked in, dodged the flash and then he picked me on timing. But still, it wasn't that bad of a 1v1. Had I won it and went back to short, it would have been a huge win. In this round here we have Troy B anchor, pushed up in B. He doesn't manage to survive. Heavy God gets spotted from short. He manages to get this insane frag on Aliot, on the short guy. Trades left and right. So now it's 2v2. Salem is coming from short, I'm coming from kitchen. He's trying to see if there's something. He's gonna get this guy who's trying to go back, take the bomb. Now I'm using the timing to try and pick here, given there's a smoke. I'm also expecting this guy and I'm trying to clear sight while the smoke is up. So as soon as smoke fades, I realized there's a possibility that this guy was hidden in the smoke the whole time, or he might have went in through window to kitchen and then he plays there. You know, the communication, I remember I gave info to Salem that he could have snuck in there. So, you know, trying our best not to create any timing gaps, not to leave any room to Cashley to work with. End of the game scoreboard wasn't the best game of mine. I had a couple of really bad rounds, bad mistakes, but I also had some nice utility usage and some nice impact in certain situations. Hadn't Heavy God won that 1v2, I think we would have lost this game because we just wasted too many opportunities. And against sharp and top players, you don't have that luxury. Let me know what you guys think about these type of videos where I'm going to be analyzing some of my games that I played against good players or with good players as well. Of course, if you like this video, the easiest way to support me is to like and subscribe if you already haven't. Thank you for watching and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.